I have a problem with you, Alex, Al1981x. And the reason I do is I have a problem with you trying to tell me what it is I cannot do on the internet, who I can associate with specifically, and who I can, what you say, support. A lot of people gave me shit for being a Mad Shangy supporter at one time. And this would have been when Mad Shangy had created hundreds of sock accounts to troll Boo Boo. And I wasn't a supporter of that. I worked to get that stuff stopped. But I will talk to Shangy. I enjoy Shangy. No, you don't see Mad Shangy going around flagging Boo Boo anymore. Okay? So, this shit that Felita's doing, let's hope it's stopped. Okay? Let's hope all that nonsense with the 126 sock accounts is stopped, and it apparently is. Okay? The only person who's been using any of those socks that I'm aware of right now is Freethinker used them to leave a comment. Apparently, Felita eventually locked him out of that account. Now, what I do find interesting, Alex, in all of this, is her flagging. She's supposedly this great, for great justice. She even puts it on her on her drama video, mirrored for free speech. It's critically important your drama video stays on YouTube, right? Or comments where you're doc dropping somebody because of allowing this person into your personal life for an entire year or more. Allowing them into your inner circle where you're colluding with one another for an entire year. To flag users here who you have no business flagging. To be reporting me over and over. Whatever you mean by reporting, I guess it means flagging. By going and looking for a Yahoo account of mine you can break into, and then finding an exploit through that Yahoo account that you've managed to take for yourself, like the little thief that you are, like the little abusive asshole that you are, to take my username and then suddenly think it's going to be used as some kind of fucking evidence later? On what? You know how many variations on my username are out there right now? And do you know why they are? It's because it's my username. And I was trolled heavily back in the day. I have messages in my private inbox, people telling me, Exiled, I'm making this account. I'm making this account so, there's the X1LD and there's all these different... No, I'd go into a Skype room with Brett Keane to confront Brett Keane on his bullshit, and there'd be dozens of usernames on my variations on my usernames, and people will remember this if they were there. The account you hacked into here on YouTube, Felita, is owned by a troll. I don't even know if I should say his name, to be honest. But anybody who knows anything, just go look at that channel and they know immediately who it is. Search his comments and you can see immediately that he was trolling me and Demonique and a number of other people. It is one sock account of many of this user. And Brett Keane flied the flag of this troll on his channel back in the day. He was like, yeah, I'm going to put the Friendly Geek on my channel. So there you have it. Speaking of Brett Keane, Felita, one of the things Brett Keane used to also do was flag videos to make it look like the Muslims did it. It's a video critical of Islam. Blame it on the Muslims. I'll just flag it. He's been caught. Straight Dope caught him doing this. I caught him first, but Straight Dope exposed him. Um, so yeah, you did that. You've done that. Add that to your list of things, creepy things you've done. Doc on it, which, because Ali did it, I guess you think it's okay, because he didn't get he didn't get run out of the community because he did that. He got a lot of support. So you think it's okay for you to do it? No, I think you just do this. I think you're fucking creepy. I really do. I don't know people who do the shit you do. And I'm glad to say that I don't know anybody who does. I don't know them as friends. I don't know people who are running around doing crap like that in my life right now. So, anyway. I don't have a problem with you, Alex. I'm sorry you're caught in the middle of all this. And I'm sorry that Freethinker on Ice decided to go ahead and reveal a lot of the shit that he was engaged in with Felita, specifically what Felita was engaged in. I don't think he revealed all of the stuff that he did, but he's pretty honest, and I think he would admit to most things that he's done. So if you want to call me a supporter of him and blame me for that, that's one thing, because that's such a lame attack. Such a lame attack. If I can get Freethinker on Ice to stop flagging videos, and to calm down, and to speak from a place of honesty, back to Felita as she's conducting drama here, and you're both doing that. You're both doing that. You and Felita. By labeling him a psycho, a stalker. I hate people who do that to other people. And I think the reason I really hate it is because I've actually had a real stalker in my real life for a good 8 years. And so when I see other people calling, like, they break up with somebody and they have a big fight, or they break up and then later they have a big fight, they have interpersonal disagreements, things that they haven't completely worked out yet, and now all of a sudden you're going to paint them as a psycho, as a stalker, and then try to fool me with a police report. Well, let's see if Freethinker on Ice ends up being punished by the police. Because Felita decided to bait him like she does. She likes to provoke people into doing things. She's admitted that. And sometimes it's the people that do that, Alex, when people do that, they end up getting hurt. She should stop doing shit like that. She should, and so should you. Now, you go ahead and try to smear me into your bullshit collage, Felita and Alex. The collage you create out of bullshit. Nobody else wants to touch it with a 10-foot pole, and to be honest, neither do I. I'm sorry. Freethinker was willing to come to me and give me some information that I actually am glad that I have. And that information was on my channel background for a good few days now. I took it off. That information is very good for me to know. I'm actually glad to know that she's out there, like, doing all of that. She's out there, like, really trying to get shit on me. I don't know people who do shit like that. I don't do that. The only time I'm going to hunt down somebody is if they're doing stuff like really threatening somebody, or if they're blackmailing, or if they're putting pictures of taking pictures of people's infants, and turning them into prostitutes with Photoshop. Those are the types of things that I'm going to be going after someone for. And even then, once I know who it is, it doesn't concern me anymore. It's down. They're done. The people aren't doing that anymore. So, yeah. The psycho is not Freethinker on Ice. Felita's the psycho. If on October 30th, I leave a comment on the Skeptical Heretics video, expressing my opinion, okay, that Felita's the last person that should be calling someone out on rape shaming like she was doing to Brett Keane. And that causes her to go breaking into Yahoo accounts with my username or variations on my username. If she's willing to do that, I can only imagine what else she's willing to do. And then for her to later come out and say that I'm unimportant. I'm unimportant. You see how unimportant I am, don't we? And how much she rocks for breaking into someone's YouTube, hacking someone into someone's YouTube account using an exploit through Yahoo, and then ending up hacking into the account, one of the accounts that have far more sock accounts than she does with her 126. Far more. And if this is all acceptable to you, you guys who mirror each other's flagged videos and that sort of thing, and you got one of these people running around in your midst who falsely flags people just for the fucking fun of it, just to see if maybe it'll come down or not, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust that she's not also doing that to her own videos or to videos of her friends. I don't trust that the Muslims are doing it. I don't trust it until there's evidence. Okay? And she thinks one piece of evidence that Freethinker on Ice says, I'm going to flag your videos. Well, he's not flagging videos. Okay? We're asking him to please stop doing that. And we're asking him to speak from a place of honesty instead of flagging. And he's done that. He started doing that now. Okay? I hope that's acceptable to you. I hope my support of Freethinker on Ice is a little bit acceptable to you now, because we've stopped him from flagging, and I know you're all so concerned about the flagging.